This is ESC United, your favorite Eurovision channel. Every week, our readers and followers vote for their favorite Eurovision song, and this is the 22 edition. Who will end up on top and who will not? Well, we'll find out in just a second. At the end of the video, I will tell you exactly how to vote in next week's round. For now, let's listen in. This is your ranking. Votes are in, and Bulgaria is once again your least favorite song of the week. Did the broadcaster BNT make the wrong decision? Should they have picked something else? As of right now, our ESC United readers think this was not the best choice they could have made. For a hot few seconds, we thought Malta may escape the bottom 5, but apparently that was just not going to happen. Emma Muscat and I Am What I Am drops another 3 positions now, second to last once again. Just copy and paste what I said about Malta and insert here for Denmark. Yes, we thought, oh, maybe there are actually fans out there, as Reddi slowly climbed a little bit in your ranking, but that was only temporary, because once again, Denmark further down, bottom 3.
Hey, stupid, that's rich. When it's coming from you, and that's rich.
As you can see, there is movement in the ranking, especially further at the bottom, but it's just not enough to have a major impact. Ireland currently climbing 2 positions up. Maybe next week that will be even more, but for now, Ireland still in the bottom 5.
Baby, come with me, follow me, tell me if we can take it to the floor.
And the fans were so excited. Israel escaped the bottom 5 last week, but they are back. Even though they didn't lose a whole lot of points, other countries and songs just got more support in the end. Therefore, 36th place for I Am.
Look where we are. We used to be the rock stars. I never thought
I don't think there's much commentary I can add here, but Germany, if all you're trying to do is avoid a bottom 5 in our ranking, you are currently succeeding, but this is not Eurovision, and who knows what's going to happen there. 35th place for Malik.
You don't wanna test my limits, but something tells me you're not listening.
I may have to take some of the blame here when it comes to North Macedonia's drop this week. For several weeks now, I've been praising and acknowledging the country's slow but steady increase in your personal ranking, and then boom, half of this progress lost in just 1 week. Poor Andrea.
Hearts, they got broken. God only knows why.
Looks like Switzerland is doing another attempt in breaking into the top 30, getting a little closer, 4 positions up. They've been here before, kind of, but maybe this time they can actually do even more. Well, that is always your call, not mine. What is going on, San Marino? Every single week, the song Stripper keeps dropping in your ranking. At some point, this was a top 20 song, and now look at this. 32nd place. We are talking potential bottom 5 if this continues. No!
I'm with him and you're a secret treasure. He's divorced and you're a guilty.
Look, I know it may not sound like much, but this is a good week for Croatia. 7 positions up, not just outside of the top 5 now. This is the winner of the week in terms of climbing up in your ranking. 7 positions, that's quite a lot. Maybe top 30 next week, or if this is a fluke, we'll find out.
in the
Yes, it really looks like Nadir is a little numb, dropping 3 positions. This was not a good week, but at least they're holding on to a top 30 for the time being. Yeah, Latvia's Eat Your Salad had somewhat of a bad run these last 3 weeks, continue to drop, but now at least they're returning to your top 30, 154 points. Let's see if this will continue or if this is as far as the song can go. To add here, Armenia appears to be the kind of song that fits right in here somewhere, not necessarily making a lot of waves, but not upsetting too many people either. 2 positions down into 28th place. Sister Okay, that's a different song, and hopefully ICELAND will not end up in a similar situation. But this was not a good week for the trio, as their entry drops 4 positions in your ranking, but there is still time before rehearsals kick off for you to vote it up a little bit in our ranking. Montenegro, a little lost and forgotten this week, and it's unfortunate because for weeks and weeks the song Breathe kept climbing in your ranking here and there and actually entered the top 20 last week. What an exciting moment, and yet all the fans apparently, or a lot of them, went on vacation and now they're down again. Time to work your way up again, Montenegro. Hola, mi bebe, hola, mi bebe, llámame, llámame. A decent week for Romania in your ranking, 4 positions up. 25th place may not sound like a whole lot, but put it that way, this sounds like a potential qualifier, and just qualifying for the grand final is a major improvement for Romania, who failed to do so for 3 years in a row. We want them back. Look me up, look me down, look me out, look me down. No major updates on Georgia. They're just sitting pretty in 24th place, still a little bit away from the top 20, but far away also from anything terrible. So we'll take the good with the bad. Hey ho, let's go, folklore and rock and roll. And the fans of Soup are back. Apparently they took vacation last week. The country dropped 7 positions and then now back up 7 positions this week, which ultimately makes him the winner of the week. Best improvement, so nicely done, Moldova. I'm not the same, no. I feel as we're returning to the results from 2 weeks ago. Australia initially dropping 3 positions, now the fans were like, no, that's not cool. So 3 positions back up, now into 22nd place, approaching top 20. I'm gonna miss you now. Promise I will miss you now. Request to enter the top 20 denied. Yes, Belgium once again sitting in 21st place. So close, yes, really close to entering the top 20, but it wasn't meant to be. At least not this week. Maybe next one. Request to enter the top 20 granted. Yes, Slovenia, for the very first time in your ranking, actually manages a top 20 results. 2 positions up. Congrats. Finland is in 19th place, although there is a big caveat. There is a huge gap between 20th and 19th place in terms of points. So even though it wasn't the best week for the Rasmus, it is still a great result and they can easily catch up. I'm starting to get a little bit sentimental thinking about prior glory of Lithuania, but this is Lithuania's worst result to date in your ranking. Monica's song just keeps dropping another 5 positions down. Again, they were your number 2 not that long ago. Hey, I will never regret. You will be my secret. Baby, Ronela and Albania seem to have found their sweet spot in your ranking, hovering between 15th and 20th place. Overall, not a bad result. That's the first half of the ranking, right? the Wild Wild West, still quite popular amongst the Eurovision fans, Estonia's Hope continues to do quite well in your ranking, even though it's one position up. That's not too shabby.
But if we die together now.
Greece, in your personal top 15 currently, and this is one of their best results to date, there is still room for improvement, and it seems there is momentum behind Die Together. But I don't want to jinx it. And yes, Greece's BFF right next to them in the ranking, Cyprus. Cyprus, 4 positions up. That is their best result to date. And again, room for improvement. The momentum is there. But again, I keep jinxing stuff. So when I say Portugal is one of the most predictable countries this year, I'm not referring to the song, but actually their positions. Not much happening. They keep being in somewhat of a 12th to 14th place, which at this point sounds they have the potential to end up on the left side of the scoreboard at Eurovision. Did I mention I just jinxed it again? I should just shut up.
I'm up in space now.
The United Kingdom continues to enter and then leave the top 10, then enter and then leave again. Unfortunately, this week they are out. 12th place, 3 positions down for Sam Ryder's Spaceman.
And before that wolf eats my grandma, give that wolf a banana, give that wolf.
At this rate, the wolf needs more than just one banana, as Norway for the first time this year drops out of your personal top 10. 11th place still close, but still a disappointment. Slow and Steady wins the race, but in this case, Slow and Steady enters the top 10. Every week, Serbia continued to climb a position or 2 positions here and there, and now, a few weeks away from the contest, Constructa is entering your top 10 for now. You know what that means. Don't fall asleep. Keep voting.
Where are you now? Where are you now? Where are you now? Oh.
It's a competitive year. I think that is fair to say. A lot of countries in and out of the top 10 in your ranking. This week, Czech Republic returning to their former glory, 9th place, 3 positions up.
Y si aún no me cree, pues me toca mostrárselo. Si preferiría watch some more.
For a few weeks now, Spain was on the verge of leaving your top 10, but that is no longer a concern, at least for the time being. Chanel Slow-Mo up 2 positions, now in 8th place. That is one of Spain's best results in your ranking for how many years now? Moving on to your top 7, starting with Austria, 7th place, no movement there, sitting pretty in that position, and I'm pretty sure if this were the actual outcome in touring the country, Österreich would be very, 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 very happy. Also, no changes this week for Ukraine, still in 6th place. That is a fantastic result. Granted, they were your number 1 at some point, and they're also the number 1 betting odds favorite as of right now. We'll see. Still plenty of time for this to change. Oh look, another country that's not moving. Poland still in 5th place, just like last week and the week before, and they're just not moving. It seems as this is what we should expect in Turin as well, if we can believe this ranking. It looks as the readers and followers of ESC United are okay with last week's ranking for the most part, at least when it comes to the top. Italy still in 4th place, no movement there either. Let's see if there are any changes to the top 3.
Hold me closer, although you leave before the sunrise. I'll be bleeding, but
Sweden also staying in 3rd place. As a matter of fact, this doesn't happen a whole lot. Not only did Sweden stay in 3rd place, no changes, they received the exact amount of points. So this is steady support for Cornelia. What? Same thing for the Netherlands? Yes, sitting pretty in second place. Last week they were this close, so close, just a few points away from taking the gold medal. While this time around it's not as close still. Second place? I mean, come on, that is amazing. And yes, congratulations to France, Alvan and Ahes for a third week in a row. Now you're number one. Last week, really close, just really close, almost being dethroned. This week, a sizable lead, so things are looking up for the country. Once again, nicely done. There you have it, your ranking of the week. And now we are going to do a complete reset. That means all the points gone. You get to vote again. And how do you do it? Very easy. Just click on the link in the description box, register on our website. It is completely free, and vote. As a reminder, you can only vote once and you cannot vote for your own country. So follow the rules and it'll be all fun. And I will be back next week with the latest and greatest ranking, and in the running it is going to be extra exciting to see who are growers and who are showers. Until next week.